Okay guys, welcome back to another video. The reason why I'm on a Google slideshow is because I'm actually going to show you guys actual examples from the anime to show you guys the body language. But today, I'm here to tell you guys how to have unreadable / calm body language like Ayanokoji. So, first of all, the dude doesn't even have emotions in the first place. So, the reason why he's not reacting is because he doesn't even have emotions. So, let's go to Exhibit A. So hopefully I don't get banned from copyright, but let me show you guys. So for example, look at this. Holy fuck. Whatever. So look at him. So his face is like fucking completely blank. His body language, like if we go back, he's completely standstill and he does not give a fuck. Okay. So this one, just to express my point, just to say. So this dude does not have emotions in the first place. So, and next is that he's fully NPC. Like you guys just saw from that video. No one in real life acts like that unless they're a fucking NPC. But the purpose of this video is to have unreadable / calm body language. So, you gotta be an NPC if you guys want to be like this. So, let's move on to the next step. So, let's actually get actionable and find out why. So, well, to begin, he has no reaction whatsoever. It's because he's too powerful and he doesn't perceive anyone as a threat. So, not only is he NPC, even when people get up to his face, he doesn't really give a fuck because they're not even on his level. So, for example, let's look at this. So, I actually deleted the tab, so. Fucking hell. This is what happens when you do a raw, but. Hopefully I don't get caught with copyright. Okay. So look, this guy was just threatening Ayanokoji. And fucking Ayanokoji is so fucking strong. Like, look, man, I'm not trying to dick ride him or anything. But look, one, does not give a shit, expressionless as always. Second, he made this guy have a traumatic flashback. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you want to, okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys. So how do you become too powerful? So for example, so if you want to become Unfazable, you will have to start, for example, sparring. If you become sparring, you're not going to be scared. You're not going to be like reactive when some people come up to you to fight because you know how to fight and you don't really perceive them as threats. Second is you can do public speaking. You won't be scared if a bunch of people are around you talking because you do public speaking. So you won't be like, that won't be like scary for you. And lastly is like join the military. I'm in the military, and bro, let me tell you, when you're in the military, you meet people who are like next level, like sergeants, drill sergeants, people who are tough as fuck, and then you also do things that are like crazy and scary, and these will also make you unfazable like Ayanokoji. And just to tell you, Ayanokoji has done all of this, but 10 times on a higher level. So next is the art of poker face. If you want to be fully unreadable, your face can't be like be smiling and shit. Ayanokoji never smiles. I'm not saying that you should never smile, but if you want to be unreadable, this is what you should do. So to master the poker face, it's basically by overcoming life's difficulty. Because by overcoming life's difficulty, you develop strong emotional control. So many people try to emulate Ayanokoji's cool demeanor without have gone through any real pain or tribulations, making their efforts transparent. In contrast, Ayanokoji's poker face was forged through constant exposure to adversity in the White Room. So the reason why this guy does not give a shit is because he faced 1,000 times harder in the White Room, like I already told you guys. So the concept that I'm going to talk about now is progressive overload. So for example, say if someone starts yelling at you really loudly or someone throws a punch at you, right? That would crack all of our poker faces. Maybe not mine because I'm that guy. But since Ayanokoji fought 50 plus pro fighters in the White Room, some puny punch wouldn't have really made him flinch. So I'm not saying you need to fight 50 pro fighters, but I mean push yourself and be in extreme scenarios every day so hard situations mean nothing to you, like I showed you guys before. And now, the next method to make the poker face zombie this. Fuck, switch the slide. Alright, so visualize to materialize. The last method will help you never crack your poker face is visualization. Every day before you sleep, visualize the day tomorrow and everything you do. All the possible negative outcomes and all the possible positive outcomes. And trust me, this won't ruin your sleep, because by the time you're done, you'll be asleep. And this is what Napoleon and Alexander the Great used to do before they went out to the battlefield. They would imagine the fight in 1,000 different ways, and 1,000 different ways they would use to win. Hence, when they stepped out onto the battlefield, it looks like they already experienced the fight 1,000 times. So this is probably what Ayanokoji was taught in the White Room, to visualize everything. That's why he seems like he knows everything, even though the situation went right, left, up, down. He's always prepared. So let's move on to the next technique that you need to be unreadable, which is cloaking. So, cloaking is basically hiding yourself. So you want to try to hide or alter those outputs that you naturally display. So for example, if you want unreadable body language like Ayanokoji, just don't do anything. What I mean is don't be just still, but be neutral in anything you do. Don't raise your voice high or low. Speak with the same tone. Hide outputs such as crossing your legs, tapping your feet like you have ADHD or some shit, or crossing your arms. The reason why I'm saying this is because you want to be unreadable. So if you're crossing your arms, or say you stomp your feet really loudly on the ground, we can tell that you're fucking mad, or your clothes off. So if you want to be unreadable, don't do that shit. And if you completely do all this and just be like an NPC, you'll basically be unreadable and you'll be a blank canvas. So that's pretty much all it is today, because this concept isn't that hard. One is that it's not be really hard to achieve, because you need to be unfazable and you need to go through hard, tough scenarios like Ayanokoji. And also, you just need to not do anything. You have to be expressionless. Just be neutral. And if you're really emotional, you'll never be able to do it. And the only way to not be emotional is by going through hard scenarios. So that's pretty much it. Peace on the street.